I don't know how to intro Monday. Reddit on Wiki starts now.
Therapy.
I'm not reading.
It's therapy.
What's going on, Wikimaniacs? Welcome back to a Monday Reddit reading.
Whoa.
episode.
Never have I felt more vindicated than in this
Whoa.
very moment.
Is this just the vibe for Monday?
It's kind of difficult.
I clicked record and I was like, I don't know what to say here.
Exactly
This is
right.
crazy. Welcome. My name is Josh, your host today.
Wow.
Joined with me, the man on vacation currently when you are listening to this, Sean Salvino. What's up, buddy?
Not too much. I'm currently in my second week in Italy, enjoying many an aperitivo.
Ooh.
I'm imagining myself liking a Hugo Spritz more than an Aperol Spritz.
Okay.
But again, this is recorded before I went, so I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to like a Hugo.
I can't wait for the brownie episode where you rank all your favorite foods.
Hell yeah.
What food are you most excited to try when in Italy?
Florentine steak,
Ooh.
to be
Okay.
honest. I mean, we have various pizza and pasta places. We're going to, I forget the name of the place. We're going to like a Stanley Tucci recommended pasta place in Florence.
Okay.
I'm going to Regina Bistecca, which is the 29th best steakhouse in the world
Oh shit. Okay.
by some steak ranker person. But yeah,
By
I'm
some
excited
dude.
for that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for that. And then
Hell yeah.
pizza. I mean, there's multiple pizza places that look good.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm going to eat a lot, but hopefully all the walking will offset.
Oh, 100% it does,
And
dude.
lifting the luggage that
That too. We gotta
on the
carry it around.
cobblestone.
Yeah, that's a workout in itself for sure.
And the steps. We're going to a lot of places. Like Cinque Terre is all steps, I think.
I honestly, whenever we go on a vacation, I lose weight.
God, I would love that.
That's because Sienna walks me to the bones, but it's always a good time. So I hope
Hell
you
yeah.
enjoy it and get some good food.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, so I'm hosting this Monday,
Whoa.
and I think this kind of leads into what we're going to be doing, or trying out anyway, in the future. But we're going to be
Mhm.
doing a bit of a rotation of Monday and Friday episodes. So I will be doing every third episode. Sean will be doing every third episode, and John will be doing every third episode. So there will be times when Sean and John are doing Am I the Asshole Fridays now.
A little peek behind the screen here is every time we record 2 episodes, your Am I the Asshole episode and your Reddit reading episode, aka meaning every single recording Josh is hosting.
Yeah, that's true.
And John and I have been enjoying the every other week off where we could just
3.5 years.
yeah, for 3.5 years, just being like, yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So now we're finally we're working towards equality. The white man has paid his reparations to
Wow.
us. So we're down for equality now.
Oh yeah. I'm also excited because I don't get to do regular Reddit stories that often, other than the Wednesday lives that we do. So
And me too, because a lot of the times our subreddit is nothing but Am I the Assholes? And I'm
Also
like,
true.
oh man, I really hope this gets read. And usually it does, to be honest. Usually
Yeah.
Josh and I are kind of on some wavelength. And by some wavelength, I mean the highest rated stories on the subreddit.
So yeah, I'm excited to branch out and try some stuff, and excited to be on the guessing part of the Am I the Asshole stories. So,
Oh yeah.
it'll be fun. That being said, I did bring some Am I the Asshole stories today because I am a person of habit. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
A slow transition, if you will.
Yeah, it's only 2, so we'll work our way out. But Sean, is there anything you want to say before we hop into the first story today?
There is something I want to say, Josh.
Go ahead.
Reddit on wikishop.com. Reddit on wikishop.com. We got 2. That's right. 2 limited time collections available on Reddit on wikishop.com. We got your Emo Ween. That's right. A classic from last October. You guys asked for it to come out a month before. That way you could actually wear it in October, which makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Makes a lot of sense. We did not do that last year, but we are doing it this year for you guys because you guys asked for it. But also, we're doing a Kitty Rich merch designed by Ryan.
Hell yeah.
Are we allowed
Shout
to
out
say his
Ryan.
name?
Yeah, you could say it. Don't say his last name.
Yeah, of course. Never the last name. But yeah, shout out Ryan. He designed it. He emailed it to us, and it's a fucking sick one.
Yeah. It's super cool. It's Ringo diving into money like
As
Scrooge McDuck, which is fun.
How cool.
It doesn't get better than that.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, pick up your what are we calling it? Rich Kitty merch?
Kitty Rich, probably.
Kitty Rich merch. Sorry, yeah.
You gotta lead with Kitty. You gotta lead with Kitty.
The Kitty's always leading. And your emo ween, reddit.wikishop.com. Check that out.
Hell yeah.
All right, Sean. Let's kick it off with an r/petty revenge.
Ooh.
Posted by I See Where I Look. Title for this one is After 2 years, I got paid by a stuck-up daddy's boy.
Sounds like you sued and you got your money.
Could be.
From a rich little bitch.
A kitty bitch.
Oh. That one I don't think is as wearable as Kitty Rich.
No, not as many places you can wear that one for sure. All right. So 2 years ago, I drove into a parking lot with my wife and kids. There seemingly was only one place left, but a B&W was towed in at the front and left almost no room. I talked to the attendant and she said that was the last spot. The system handles capacity automatically. So I carefully drove in and parked about 3 centimeters from the other car. I had to get out of mine through the passenger side. When we went to leave, the B&W was gone and 2 of my tires were flat. I called the parking attendant over and showed her. She called her manager who said they'd send someone over within the hour. My wife and kids took a taxi home and I stayed there waiting, but I was pissed and called the police and asked for the manager for the video. They, however, wouldn't give me the video without an official police complaint, so I made one and the manager then had me contact their legal department to take it from there.
Why not just give the fucking video?
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm sure they're worried about liability, but it's like, if you're fighting it, is that going to make someone more or less likely to come after you?
Yeah.
For, damage to their vehicle while, in your parking lot? Probably more.
More, definitely.
After a few minutes of finishing up all this police and legal stuff, the mechanic showed up, filled my tires, and I went home. I had to hound the parking company for almost 3 months until they sent the police a copy of the videos. It took 3 times. The first time, it was the wrong camera. The second time, it was the right camera, but the wrong time frame. Finally, the police had the full video. I was able to amend my original complaint to vandalism and directly identify the guy that did it from the camera and license plate.
Hell yeah.
A few more months, and I get a letter inviting me to an arbitration. I reply saying I'm refusing and that I will be handling this through the judicial system. I add this arbitration offer to my complaint. A week later, I got a call from Daddy's lawyer offering me a few thousand to forget about this. The kid was mad and made a mistake. I should be reasonable.
Now I sense, if I'm OP, I sense the blood in the water.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I got your ass if you're trying to fucking settle already. Yeah. Also, I'm not going to lie to you. I might be a bit of a dumbass. What is arbitration?
So I think it's not going through it legally. It's going through it civilly.
Oh, like a civil case. Okay,
yeah. Gotcha. So there's no charges pressed.
Got you. Decline.
I could be off on this. I am not a legal expert, but that's my understanding.
It sounds right.
If any lawyers are in the comments, just correct me.
Rebecca.
So the kid was mad and made a mistake. I should be reasonable and not let this go too far, etc., etc. I tell him no to everything and asked him not to be contacted again. A few more weeks go by and I get a court date, 11 months in the future. Every couple of months, I get a call with different offers from different lawyers to drop the case, all of which I make sure to amend to the case document. When the court date finally comes around, the guy is there with Daddy and their lawyer and me with mine. They make one last effort to work out a deal, but I deny again. The case is over pretty quickly as the video is horribly damning to this guy's case.
Damn, I really wish he included the each offer. It would make it sweeter if I knew the price of each offer
much?
And how desperate they were.
You can clearly see him walk up, look at my car, make a few angry gestures, then pull out his car, get out and deflate my tires. There wasn't much he could say in his defense. The adjudication goes in my favor, and the verdict is common vandalism and is assigned 50 days fine at 50%, which works out to around $1,700 US, plus 90 days of home arrest. They appeal this, but it was thrown out a few weeks ago, and just last week I got the news that the verdict is now final. The payment deadline has been set to October 10th of this year, or else home arrest becomes jail time. They called yesterday asking for my bank account and made the transfer today. So Monday, I'm reporting payment received and end of this 2-year-long journey. So Martin, I don't know if you use Reddit or not, but enjoy your house arrest. And too bad university doesn't accept home arrest as a valid excuse and that you'll lose all your credits this cycle. Maybe think about that next time you want to screw with someone else's stuff.
Hell yeah. Fucking dab on him, dude.
Fucking Martin.
Yeah, fuck you, Martin. Fucking suck, dude.
I mean, he just sounds like, he gives me the vibe of like rich kid that has always gotten away with shit.
Yeah, because daddy will pay to make it go away.
Literally, yeah. So, yeah, and for him to park his BMW shitty and then blame you for it, it's like,
yeah,
you're the one being in the asshole here. So, fuck yeah.
I gotta say, and maybe this is because I drive a fucking not great car, but I fucking hate when people Actually, I see people with shitty cars do this sometimes too. But when they park and they take 2 spots on purpose,
yeah,
like they'll park diagonally so other people can't get next to them. I'm like, brother,
what the fuck?
What's wrong with you, man?
The worst is when you see larger vehicles take up 4 spots.
The fucking worst,
what the fuck
dude.
are you doing?
Just park in the back.
Yeah. I get if you have like a trailer and you park like far away from the store or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, sure, whatever. But it just like right in the middle of the fucking lot where other people are like clearly parking. Like you're just being a shitty person.
Yeah, I don't get it. And again, I drive a shitty car. I drive a very memed car. So I maybe it's just my experience, but I don't get that shit.
No, I don't either. I just, like if I get out and I'm even close to the line, I'll repark.
Yeah.
Because I feel bad.
Yes,
I also
dude.
don't want my car to get dinged.
Yeah.
So it's common sense, I feel. Who knows, Sean? We're not rich daddy's boys.
Thankfully. I would like to be the rich part, but not the daddy.
Yeah, I would like that part as well, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think John will adopt us?
That would be so sick.
He could be our rich daddy.
You might have to. No, we're adults. We could live where we want. We don't have to move in with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would actually hate if we moved in with him, probably.
Yeah, actually, truthfully,
Yeah.
he would not like us there.
All right, let's move on to the next one. This one coming from Best of Redditor Updates. It was originally posted, I believe, on Relationship Advice or r/relationships. And the title for this one, my ex's mom shared an on this day memory of my ex, his brother, and myself on Facebook, and his new girlfriend blew up on me.
Every time I hear on this day, it just reminds me of you won't get this reference, but it's a wrestling theme song. The very first lyric is on this day.
Interesting.
Yeah. Edge. Shout out to anybody who fucks with Edge, the wrestler, not the guy from U2. Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay.
It sounds like if it's on this day, why do we care? You were not a part of the life back then. It's no reason to be mad.
So my ex Ross and I broke up over a year ago now. We started growing apart and wanted different things out of life. We've kept things civil, keeping each other on social media, but we don't talk unless we see each other in public. I've decided to stay single until I finish my master's, but he now has a girlfriend named Crystal. I was very close with Ross's family. I still have them all on Facebook, but we don't talk unless it's to wish each other a Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, etc., which is only a handful of times out of the year in respect for Ross. They do like my posts, especially his mother. I asked Ross if he would rather I unfriend them, but he says he's cool with it and not to worry. The other day, I received a notification from Ross's mom. She shared a memory with me in it. It was myself, Ross, and his younger brother when we were on vacation 3 years ago. His mom wrote, "Missed the beach, can't wait for summer." Pretty mom thing to do.
Yeah. It would be tough if it was like something mentioning the girlfriend. That would be tough.
Miss Ross's girlfriend.
Miss Ross's ex. She was the best he'll ever get.
New one sucks ass.
The new one is fucking terrible. Yeah, that would be tough, but that's a pretty standard.
But again, it has nothing to do with OP. It's not like OP's doing it.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a little weird and awkward to say the least, but I didn't say anything. A few hours later, I received a Facebook message from Crystal saying, OP, I don't know why you feel the need to keep tabs on Ross's family, but you need to back off. Accept the fact that he is my boyfriend. Please remove yourself as his friend as well as the rest of his family. I have replaced you, and you have no purpose to be in their lives anymore.
God.
Grow up and get over yourself. End quote.
Imagine setting that and thinking that you dunked them, but
I
only. But I mean, just how could you sound any more insecure?
The insecurity just bleeds off of
Oh,
it.
it's reeking off of that post. It's hard to. And just knowing that when you hit send, you're like, dunked her ass. I fucking got her.
Just what OP should do is just do the click and hold and then a thumbs up emoji.
Yeah. Or just a screenshot of you being like, hey, do you want me to unfriend them? And then Ross being like, I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a fucking shit. Who cares?
I haven't even responded, but I'm so confused. I have met Crystal once when I bumped into them grocery shopping. Ross introduced us and we exchanged pleasantries. She seemed really kind. What should I say? Do I say anything to Ross or his mother? Do I talk to Crystal herself? I didn't even share the post. I'm so confused. Please help.
You share the post is what you do. You hit like and you oh, what good times.
I miss those days.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, definitely not the mom. The mom already likes you more. Sure, it seems like. So I wouldn't add fuel to, maybe not like you more, but just, I wouldn't fan the flames to make her like you more.
Yeah.
Maybe. But also, maybe she should like you more. I mean, Crystal's not making not a good look from Crystal here.
No.
Misguided anger, to be sure. But yeah, you could talk to her, but maybe I would, if I were OP, I probably would just like message Ross and the girlfriend, maybe group chat it and be like, hey, should I unfriend?
I think that's when you just message him probably.
Yeah, that's true.
Instead of both of them. Because I feel like it's like your only connection to her is through him.
Yeah, that's true. Part of me just feels bad for Crystal, but also that's not my job. I didn't do anything wrong. So it's like, right. You shouldn't feel bad. You should just be like Ross, be like, yo, get your partner.
Yeah, that's exactly, I think, where you go with it. Because you didn't do anything. If she really had an issue with it, she should have gone to Ross and been like, hey, it's a little weird that your mom's sharing pictures of your ex. I mean, honestly, who cares? But
yeah,
if that's how she truly felt, that's what she should have done, not threaten you and be like, you're irrelevant in his life, basically. Like, okay, well, I guess.
I don't care, Crystal.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he's your guy. We broke up for a reason. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah. I think for the chaos, I might just start the group chat. And then the only thing I would send is the screenshot of me being like, do you want me to delete everybody and unfriend them? And then Ross being like, whatever. And then just leave it at that.
Yeah. I think reaching out to him is probably the best in my opinion.
Yeah. I think that is the best, most sophisticated or most fisted way to do this.
Yeah. And then just let him deal with whatever he's going to deal with. Because it's truly not on you. Mary Eep commented and said, I just click it so it gets marked as read and not reply. I'd bet my house, dog, and close family that she's watching the message to make sure OP reads it. To which OP responds and said, I read it over a day ago, so I'm sure she's checked by now. Also, had a post showed up on my newsfeed. She tagged Ross in a picture with the caption, don't know what I'd do without this amazing man in my life. Love ya to the moon and back, babe. Us against the world, XO.
Against the world? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Crystal's having a tough time.
For lack of a better term, I can't even deal with it. And then Chaos Collected said, screenshot and send it to your ex and let him handle it. To which OP said, I will probably do this tonight. I won't add anything malicious or accusatory, but I don't think I owe her anything. If Ross agrees with me unfriending him and his family, I'll oblige, but I'm not giving in to her temper tantrum.
Yeah, like what you said. I think that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah. There was an update 2 days later. So later that night, I sent Ross a screenshot of the message Crystal sent me, and I added, hey, Ross, I received this message from Crystal a few days ago. Not sure what this is about, but if you have any issues with me being friends with you and or your family on Facebook, just let me know and I will respect that. Thanks. I saw that he read the message a couple hours later. He didn't respond that night, but I got a message from him later this morning. He said, hey, OP, thanks for sending me that screenshot. I had no idea that Crystal messaged you that, and I want to apologize for her behavior. She was completely out of line for sending you that. I spoke with her yesterday after I saw your message, and she got pretty defensive. She told me that she saw that my mom still has pictures of you in one of our photo albums, and when she saw that my mom shared that photo of you on vacation, she got really insecure and took it out on you. She has never come to me and talked to me about it, but I told her there's nothing to worry about. Both you and I have moved on. This upset her even more, and she accused me of cheating and said she found a sex tape of us on my laptop and threatened to show it to my mom.
What the fuck?
At this point, I just told her we're over. I think you should block her on Facebook because she will probably try and take it out on you. You didn't do anything wrong. Sorry for bringing you into this mess, but thank you for giving me the heads up. I dodged a bullet there. End quote. So that escalated quickly. For the record, Ross and I have never made a sex tape. Any not safe for work ones we did make, we deleted them immediately after we were dating. I called him to firm that up and he assured me that she didn't find anything. She was just using it as ammunition to try and get him to admit that he either one, had a not safe for work video with me, or two, was cheating on her with me.
Oh man, I really wish Ross was like, no, we deleted those. all 5 gigabytes of, I don't know how many gigabytes of sex tape, but
I don't know either.
All 1 terabyte.
So many gigabytes.
So many gigabytes, dude.
I had a hard drive of it. We deleted
all of them. We deleted
it
together.
Yeah.
You smashed it just like we smashed each other. Can you believe it, Crystal? I'm glad that you brought that up. It's bringing back good memories, Crystal.
Crystal, you've gone quiet. Are you still with me, Crystal?
What happened to our conversation? We were talking.
We were talking here. So not really much other to say than that. I've blocked her on all social media and haven't heard from her since. I hope she doesn't have my phone number. Ha ha ha. Situations like these made me happy that I chose to stay single for a little while. Thank you all for your advice, Reddit. It really helped. To which Miss Grumpy Stripes said, am I the only one hoping these two awesome, mature people get back together? And OP responds, that could never happen. He wanted to get married and have children, and I do not. That's a deal breaker in a lot of relationships, including ours. And no matter how much we get along, we can't make that aspect work for us. Better off as friends for now.
Nice.
Smiley face.
Also, whoever wrote that comment, you're not the only one, because maybe the mom.
Well, yeah, it's just like, these are two healthy, mature people. And you know what? I'm glad they're out there in the world.
Yeah. Would hate to see that wasted on Crystal.
Yeah.
Crystal's fucking
Crystal's gone now.
Yeah.
So it's not being wasted.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to them for handling it as mature as a Reddit story could have been handled. You know what I mean? It's not usually what we see here. So
no, almost never.
I appreciate it. All right. Time for my Am I the Asshole stories, because I am a man of habit. This one posted by Ambitious Corner 821. Title is, Am I the Asshole for how I responded to a woman telling me I'm culturally appropriating?
Are you culturally appropriating?
Maybe.
I'll say yes.
All right, I brought a hard one for you, Sean.
Yeah, I don't know. It can really go either way.
All right, so last week it was Cultural Dress Up Day at my college. Basically,
you're just asking for it.
Basically, it's an event with a mock fashion platform in the main hall, dressed in their traditional culture attire to celebrate diversity and inclusion.
Okay.
It was my second time coming to this event. as it's a yearly event and both me and my friend were really excited. For this year, I thought it would be fun to dress up in each other's clothes instead of our own. For what it's worth, I am Chinese ethnically. It does say ethically there.
That's strange.
For what it's worth, I'm Chinese ethnically. My friend Sarah, who is of Indian heritage, brought a beautiful pink and silver sari with gold jewelry, and I gave her a red and gold
Aria?
kipao
Oh, kipao. Aria is Vietnamese.
to wear with some hair adornments. We got ready at her house before college, then walked to college together. On our way, we stopped at a coffee shop, and my friend went into the bathroom. I waited for our drinks.
Tough. You're in a couple's costume. And if you don't have your couple there, it looks bad. It's a bad look, I will say.
It's like when you both dress up as like the horse and only one of you is there.
Yeah, you're just the ass by yourself.
You're just the horse's ass at that point. A group of women came in and I could tell they were whispering about me as I could see them blatantly staring. Fair enough, I am dressed unusually. One of them comes over and asks if I'm Indian. And in brackets, this girl looks like she's Caucasian. I reply that I'm not.
Always white.
I reply that I'm not, and she asks if I think it's okay that I'm culturally appropriating Indian culture. Now I'm surprised because to me, cultural appropriation is when someone from outside of the culture dresses themselves up with an intention to mock or make fun of that culture, which I am not. I'm simply appreciating said culture as my friend is with mine. I ask her if she thinks it's okay for a white woman to go up to POCs in public and tell them how they're allowed to dress. She looks shocked, tuts, and rolls her eyes before going back to her friends, who all look a little embarrassed. My friend comes out of the bathroom. I hand her our drinks and tell her about our interaction on the walk to college. She thinks it's hilarious. However, another friend said that it was rude the way I responded, and I was unnecessarily hostile when I could have just explained about the event and what me and my friend were doing. So am I the asshole for how I responded?
No. People need to mind their own fucking business. What the fuck?
It's also crazy to me, like you're of Asian heritage, you know what I mean? Guess where India is?
Asia.
It's just like there is a possibility where your family is Indian. You know what I mean? Or like you have some Indian heritage.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the
and
fucking.
You just don't look like that. What are we doing here?
It's like every time they post like Black History Month for wrestlers and The Rock is on there, everybody's like, "What's The Rock doing on there? He's Samoan." I'm like, no, I mean he's half black, right?
Yeah.
His dad is a famous black wrestler. Am I crazy?
No, I mean wrestling just has a ton of racists.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They're like, we only see the white half.
Samoan's not even white.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, just, I don't know, mind your own fucking business.
Yeah.
Unless this, I mean, it would be one thing if this person was like seemingly doing like, you know, something to mock the culture.
Sure.
But literally just standing there holding
Waiting
a
for
drink.
coffee.
Yeah. Holding a coffee. I don't, you know, it's hard to assume straight off the bat. It is, you know, that's to go straight on the offense. And I just feel like maybe this is the stop Asian hate in me, but I just feel like people think it's easy to come up to Asians and just fucking try and get their ass because they're like, oh, they want fucking slap back. That's why this white lady was so shocked whenever she didn't get just a scared Asian girl. So
yeah,
I don't know. The microaggressions in the fact that they even approached her to try and, you know, make some kind of statement. I think it's all bullshit.
Yeah, and I agree. I think not the asshole. Like my whole thing, I've pretty much all said already. It's just like, yeah, you are of Asian descent. India is in Asia.
Yeah,
or she could be going to like an Indian wedding or something like that. There's so many possibilities where it's just like, why go out of your way to start shit with someone you don't know, and you don't know why they're wearing their like that thing, and they're just sitting there waiting for coffee.
Literally just standing there.
Yeah.
What are you? Yeah.
Again, like Sean said, it's one thing if they are doing something that is clearly mocking that culture, but they're not. So you're going out of your way to do fucking just make a scene for no reason. And Reddit deemed not the asshole. Dramatic Ant 9364 said, you responded appropriately. Did the group of women say anything to your Indian friend who was dressed in the same kipao? Am I spelling that? Am I pronouncing that right?
Unfortunately, I don't know.
Kipao? Okay.
And honestly, racist of you to assume. No, I'm just kidding.
You said it. You said it like you were like, oh yeah, that.
Oh yeah. I was
reading the story.
I made the original racist statement because I said "Aoi," but that is a Vietnamese red and yellow dress.
Oh,
I completely forgot that this person was Chinese. So I'm the original racist in this story, and I'm trying to divert it by calling you racist.
And as the white man, I have to take it. I think.
Yeah. And I have to take it.
So these busybodies need to chill out. Were they culturally appropriating the South American bean coffee that was served to them at the coffee shop?
Whoa.
To which OP said they didn't say anything, but to be fair, they all came in when my friend was in the bathroom. It seemed to be only this one woman who had an issue. And then a different person commented, said, okay, first of all, as an Indian, if someone is going to wear a sari for cultural appropriation, they are crazy. Gutsy, but crazy. Saris are hard to wear, even harder to carry / walk around in. I'll give them props for just trying on the sari. Secondly, if by happenstance this happens again and you want to be petty, just tell them, yes, I am Indian. You belong from one of the northeastern states, and just watch them blubber. Not the asshole.
God, so their ass.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like they're right beside each other.
Yeah, quite literally. They're touching, right?
Yeah. They're neighbors, touching.
Pretty close.
Fact. Yeah. So it's it's crazy to assume that, they couldn't be of that culture.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to the last one before the amazing Underbaki segment. Unless you're a patron.
Mm.
This one's cross-posted by Do Midscore Bandicoot.
Hell yeah.
Title is, Am I the asshole for how I proposed to my girlfriend and telling her to stop talking to her friends about it?
Yes. If it was bad, it deserves to be spoken about.
All right. So, I, 26 male, have been dating my girlfriend, 25 female, for 3 years. We had conversations about marriage before, and I knew she wanted to get married eventually. One night, we were just sitting on the couch after dinner, and it hit me that I wanted to make it official. I'm not a flashy or a romantic kind of guy, so I just straight out asked her, do you want to get married? She was surprised but smiled and said yes. We hugged, kissed, and it felt like a very nice, simple moment between us. And she genuinely seemed fine with it. The next few days, she told a couple of her friends about it, and apparently they started talking shit. They told her it was lazy, unromantic, and that she deserved better than a couch proposal with no ring. At first, she defended me, but after hearing it over and over, she started saying, maybe I should have done something bigger, and that it didn't feel special enough. I got annoyed because she was fine with it until her friends got it into her head. And I told her that if she's happy with us and the idea of getting married, why should it matter what her friends think? I also said maybe she shouldn't talk to them about our relationship so much if all they do is put doubts in her head. Now she's upset with me for trying to control who she talks to and says I don't understand why she's hurt. But from my perspective, the only reason she feels bad about the proposal now is because her friends are trashing it. So am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend to stop talking to her friends about our proposal?
Feels good to get one right every once in a while.
I had to give you a layup, Sean.
Yeah, feels good to get one right every once in a while. Yeah, you are the asshole. You're a fucking stupid bitch. Oh man, God forbid somebody, show her what the bar is.
Literally, yeah.
I'm just not the romantic, flashy type. So you know what? I decided why not do any of the things you're supposed to do and just fucking.
Didn't even have a ring.
Yeah, no ring, I think, is crazy. I'm trying to think of The Office, gas station,
Jim
proposal.
And Pam. Yeah,
Jim and Pam. But I mean, he had a ring, didn't he?
He did. Yeah.
Yeah. And, he was on his way traveling there. He wasn't sitting on the couch. There is a way where the couch thing is romantic, but
sure.
I just feel like if she truly did love it, she would defend it. And then I feel like she's now realizing, actually, it was kind of low effort.
Yeah. It seemed like it was more of he's doing this because he didn't want to do anything else or think about it anymore. They're just like, let's just get this over with.
Yeah. Because it's like, it's just planning the proposal in and of itself is just like another labor of love type of thing. It's just like showing how much you care and how much you want to make the moment special.
And it's stressful. I get that.
It's stressful. But I mean, there are ways to, I don't know. I feel like something like that shouldn't be low effort. You should be giving effort and trying to make that special. Again, every person is different. Maybe there's definitely a way to a couch proposal to be a beautiful, sentimental thing. But I don't think that's what this is. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think you're the asshole. I think she has a right for you to be mad because you are literally trying to control who she talks to.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. All around bad guy. I hate everybody trying to be fucking nonchalant about shit. Just fucking be chalant, dude.
Yeah. Care about stuff.
Yeah, it's fine. In fact, it's probably good to care and love things and, be outspoken about things and have passion for life. I don't think that's bad. I don't think trying is a bad thing.
No, I agree. And I think it also, like, her friends probably know this is not what she wants. She's probably talked to them about like ideal, like that's what people talk about. Sienna had talked many times about like ideal proposal ideas and like, she had quite a few, but like if I just did it on the couch, that would not meet any of those expectations.
Yeah.
Even the lowest expectation ones. So it's like, I'm sure her friends knew that and understood that, that's probably not what she wanted. And this is pretty shitty. So yeah, I agree. Asshole. And so does Reddit. They agreed, asshole. Yeah. And occasionally Stabby said, my husband proposed to me without a ring while we were in bed in sweatpants watching American Dad reruns. It was one of the most romantic moments of my life. When I tell that story to people, it's obvious from the way I tell it that I considered it perfect. No one has ever second-guessed my feelings about it.
Hell yeah. See, the thing is, and I'm sure, in the telling of that story, maybe there was a beautiful speech or something to make it romantic.
Yeah.
This is quite literally like, you want to get married? Sick.
Cool.
And then move on with dinner. I feel like, that comment is perfect because if she did love it, it would come across.
And that's probably what it did. Like in what she was retelling it to her friends, it's probably like, she doesn't seem as happy about this as she should. This commenter goes on to say, your girlfriend's friends know her. They probably spoken to her about her hopes for how a proposal would go. So they know you didn't deliver on that. Of course, she wasn't going to tell you if she was disappointed in it from the start. What would the point of that be? But now it's sinking in that she is disappointed that you didn't step up. Obviously, you're not a mind reader, but it doesn't seem like you really put any effort in.
Yeah.
Take her ring shopping, plan a romantic dinner, and give her what she's asking for. There's no point in digging in your heels on this. Step outside your comfort zone a bit and give the woman you want to spend the rest of your life with a romantic moment to remember. I think is what you said, Sean. Care about something. Show that you care about something for once in your life.
To which Opie says, nah, fuck all that.
I disagree with Reddit.
Stupid shithead.
All right, Sean. Let's move on to the amazing Underbucky segment.
Hell yeah.
Is this poster okay?
No.
So this is a segment where we take a look at some Reddit posts and ask ourselves, is this poster okay? First one from r/unpopular opinions. Title for this one is Money is Better Than Romantic Relationships.
Not okay.
Capitalist shill, actually. It sounds like. Goes on to say, every person needs social contacts, some more and some less, or even far less than others. But living without any intimate relationship on a romantic level is possible, and romance is easily replaceable with money. With money, you can make so many experiences and even real friends. For instance, just go to a country where money is lacking. Help people out there. Be charming and friendly, and they will adore you. Social needs are covered then, so money can bring you emotional benefits, safety, and stuff you want. No need for romance. Is this poster okay?
No, not at all. This person sounds broke and unfuckable.
Money fixes everything. And that's what I'm going to tell myself while I lock myself in this corporate job for 20 years.
Also, fucking those people don't like you for you, I think. I think they're enjoying the gravy train in this hypothetical because, again, you are broke and unfuckable.
Yeah. I mean, I like going to other countries, helping people out. Sure.
Yeah, sure. That's great.
If you want to do that, that's great. I don't think money replaces emotional relationships. There are people who don't need relationship, like intimate relationships. And if you're okay with that, that's fine for you. But I think making a statement saying that money is better than romantic relationships as a blanket statement is not true for everyone.
Yeah. I mean, so many rich, depressed people. Brother.
Yeah. It's a saying, money doesn't buy happiness.
Yeah.
It buys you comfort, which is nice. And then
I would be interested to see what the experiment feels like with that said money. I would love to know, truly for myself.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So I think either not okay or I think not okay for making the
I think for sure
statement.
not okay. I think for sure not okay. Easy for me to say.
But if they're happy with their life, do you, buddy? All right. Next post from r/unpopular opinion. Title for this one is, you should be able to buy individual shoes instead of being forced to buy them in a pair.
Fair. I'm thinking of like people that, have like oddly shaped, like different shoe sizes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's possible, but I could imagine having bunions on one foot and not bunions on another foot. I don't know if that's a thing.
I just thought of people with like amputees with one leg.
That too. They're buying full price.
That's insane. They should get half off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a bad idea at all. I think it should be, this is the capitalist in me, but I feel like it should be a
not half.
Maybe not half. Maybe like
is that what you're
60%.
Saying? Yeah. Okay. I understand.
You get a small discount for buying it as a pair because
it's a 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah. Manufacturing type of thing.
You.
But I mean, at least 40% off for one shoe. I think that's fine.
Yeah. To have the option.
Yeah.
I do see where people could be like, as a prank, someone goes in and buys all the right shoes in a store.
That's true. That would be tough. But yeah,
do you want to hear Opie's like reasoning?
I do.
Before we go off on the whole subject. So they say, of course, nothing is wrong with buying shoes in pairs. It's convenient for some and it's worked since basically forever. So I understand why it's still commonplace. But I can't help but feel like shoe/footwear companies should be offering the option to buy single shoes at a time. I mean, isn't it a bit inconvenient when you lose one of the shoes in your pair and now you're left with only one side of the shoe?
Not going to lie. I don't know how often I've lost one shoe, if ever.
You've lost me on that one, OP, but it's either you got to throw out the shoe or buy a new pair. But even then, you're still stuck with an odd number of shoes. This problem could always be alleviated if buying one shoe at a time became normalized and these companies started catering to customers' demands. I honestly wasn't sure where else to put this idea, but it seems like this is a pretty unpopular opinion because everyone I brought this topic up to in real life is kind of against it. So is this poster okay?
I think this is fine. I think the stores maybe shouldn't carry it and this should be like a special order thing unless the demand is really there. You know what I mean? It is. Like you're saying, somebody could buy all the right and then oopsies, what am I going to do with all this left foot inventory?
Stuck with them.
But I think the idea is fine. What I really want, and this is as a sneaker head, and maybe they do this, and I just don't know. But a lot of Jordans and old shoes, like, as when you collect shoes, you have like 20-year-old, 30-year-old shoes, right?
Yeah.
The leather, fine. Perfect. The uppers are good. The soles
start to go.
I guess the rubber, they deteriorate. They become ash. I'm walking on it perfectly fine. Literally seconds later, it's dust, and I'm fucking just walking on the most uncomfortable. You should sell just the soles.
Interesting.
I think that would be, and maybe they do this, but as far as I know, like if I wanted to get these like vintage sneakers resold, I would have to give the person doing the resoling a new pair of shoes.
Oh, I see.
I'd have to buy a brand new pair of shoes send
they're
that to
not
the
gonna-
person, and they would fuck up the new pair to take the sole and put it onto the old uppers. That logistically doesn't make any sense to me. They should just sell. But then again, the company does not want you to
they're not.
have
They're
the
not
vintage
incentivized
shoes.
to do that. Yeah.
No, they want you to buy the new shoe.
Yeah. 100%. So
But I'm just saying, you could make money that way too.
not as
I would
much,
buy
though, Sean.
just the sole. Not as much. Oh,
And
it's so
therein
shitty.
lies the issue. So
It shouldn't be all about money. You should care about your customers and their
Hey.
wants and needs.
give up love and only money, Sean.
Fuck. I have like 6 pairs of shoes that are just uppers. And Nathan's like, do you want to throw them away? And I'm like,
You don't understand.
I feel so wasteful. Just
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you ultimately, but I know it's just never going to happen. So
yeah,
unfortunately,
if we could 3D print the technology that's in the soles of these shoes,
it's
I'll
probably
give
not far
all my
off.
money to that
Yeah.
shit.
So yeah, I think that poster is actually fine,
Yeah, not bad.
surprisingly. So last post here from r/unpopular opinion. This one's going to get a controversial, Sean.
Ooh.
Fantasy football is stupid and undermines the spirit of the game.
Loser. I think fantasy football is fine until you're out there tagging athletes and saying they fucking suck. Then that person needs to get a grip and you're ruining it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
But as a whole, I mean, fantasy football got me more into football, because
True.
before, you're just into your team.
Yeah.
And now I'm forced to like players from all over.
I'm similar with fantasy hockey. It's like,
Yeah.
I only can pay attention to so many teams, but when I have like a player on a team in the West, I'm paying a little bit more attention to them.
Yeah. It makes it more fun.
Yeah, I agree. So I get that fantasy football is wildly popular, but I honestly think it sucks the soul out of the sport. At its core, football is the most beautiful team game that exists. 11 player, which I think is wildly controversial.
I would say most of the world thinks the other football is better.
Yeah, I think so. But it's a good sport.
It's a pretty American point of view to say it's the most beautiful team sport.
That's fair. 11 players working perfectly in sync, linesmen blocking schemes, coverage disguises, timing routes, play action fakes. It's all interconnected. No single player succeeds in isolation. That's the magic of the game. Fantasy football flips that on its head. It reduces the sports to a spreadsheet of individual stats. Suddenly, people are rooting for a running back to score even if it means their team loses, or hoping a quarterback racks up garbage time points while getting blown out. The emotional investment shifts from the team to individual performance, which is totally backwards. It's like watching a symphony and only caring about how loud the trumpet is. Worse, it distorts how people talk about the game. A guy has 100 yards and a touchdown in a loss, and he's celebrated as having a great game, even if he blew key blocks or missed assignments. Meanwhile, unflashy role players who do dirty work that helps their team win get completely ignored because they don't score points in a fantasy league. I get it's fun for some, and that it keeps more people engaged with the NFL, but to me, it encourages the exact opposite mentality of what football is about. The beauty of the sport is in the teamwork, not the stat lines. So is this poster okay?
I mean, ultimately fine, but wrong. I mean, I get it, but I feel like a small part of you probably enjoys being like, you don't know anything. You know what I mean?
That's like the anti-analytics crowd in any sport.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I mean, sure, there's analytics isn't everything.
Yeah, there's the eye test. I mean, that's how I feel, about, when I defend players on my own team. We used to have a guy named Clowney who didn't get any fucking sacks, and he was the number 1 overall pick, and people expected him to be JJ Watt next to JJ Watt. But the thing is, he demanded the attention, so they couldn't put 2 people on JJ Watt. If Clowney was on one side, they had to have, they couldn't double team Watt. So him being there and being a disruptor allowed Watt to get sacks, and people would be like, "Oh, Clowney sucks. He does this. He doesn't get sacks." Well, I mean, no, it's a team game. He's helping other people get sacks. So it's like you could still say that, and it's fine. I think you just maybe need new friends or need to find forums or something, your own community that also hates fantasy sports.
Which I guarantee exists.
You're not alone in this, I'm sure, brother.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have much of a stake in fantasy football. I'm in like a survival pool every year and I lose every year badly. But like that one's not stats based. So it has no, I'm not paying attention other than that game that week.
Yeah.
So
I mean, fantasy football, like you actively want to pick players that are on teams with bad defenses because that means they're just trying to fucking score all the time.
Fair. I mean, it's similar in hockey, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're not picking like a team with, like you're not picking a goalie with bad defense. You're picking a team with good defense. You're picking that goalie, or you're picking a bad team with a goalie because they're getting shelled every night and they're making a ton of saves.
Hell yeah.
They're still losing 5-0 or whatever. So yeah, similar, but I don't know. I think it adds a little extra to the game.
Yeah.
Are there people that take it to the extreme where they're, that's all they talk about? For sure. And I think that's, the other side of the crazy spectrum.
Yeah. I think once you start liking your fantasy team more than your real team, I think maybe that's where I could be like, all right, chill out.
Yeah. You should have a team too.
You should have your own team.
Yeah. Well, Sean, that is it for this Monday Reddit reading. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Give us a like, subscribe if you really like it. If you want to hear a wholesome cat story, head on over to patreon.com/cultivate podcast network. Become a member. You can also hit join on our YouTube membership program. There we have a very long, very well worded, I don't know if it's well read, but it's well worded story about a lovely cat story. So go check that out. Sean, is there anything you want to shout out before we close out on this episode?
No, I think you should read some merch messages.
Okay. I just read so much.
If you want to send them to me, I can read the merch messages.
No, I'll do it. It's not that long. It's not as long as the fucking last story I just did. So these are some May merch messages of this year. Jory says, government took all my money. Government took my money all year and finally gave some back. So I'm giving it to y'all. Love you guys and keep doing what you do. So thank you, Jory.
Thank you.
Danella says, I'm so happy Sean was slow. I needed this for my quilt, but kept forgetting. Thank you for everything.
Danella, just let me know if you miss out one and I'll put it up just for you at this point.
We can send you one, probably.
Yeah, I want to see this quilt finished.
Yeah. Jane says, fan from TikTok to Spotify. Working my way through your episodes. Shout out to Kevin and Ringo for being the emotional support cuties.
Wow, kind of rude to all the other pets, I will say.
I will say, so this is Artie. She is in most of the videos, if you're watching. Yeah. She is the cat that's always here now. Ringo is almost never here.
Yeah.
Or if she is, she's, prowling around my legs. Artie is the staple one here. Mm-hmm. So I want to shout that out because a lot of people call her Artie or Ringo, and just wanted to clear it up.
Y'all are wrong.
They look similar. Belle says, I've been listening for over a year and wanted to support as a broke student. So excited to get my sweater. Happy birthday, Sean. This is way late. Happy birthday, Sean.
Thank you. I had a good one.
Might even be closer to your next birthday than it is now, but
we might be. Yeah.
It's close anyway. Monty says, was waiting to buy this one. LOL. Much love to the boys. Y'all help keep your girl going while working. Stay golden. Hell yeah. Thank you, Amani. Stay golden. Amanda says, I love you guys so much. Lisa also says, love you guys. And love Stephanie says, thank you for doing a design that just says row. No problem. That wasn't us.
I think it was Daisy.
For the row merch? Yeah, I think so too.
Or was the flower a daisy? And I'm getting
the flower was a daisy.
Okay. We credited the artist in the merch store, but it has been months.
Yeah, we also did in May. I think we shouted them out. So
yeah,
we just can't remember now.
I'm so sorry.
Callie says this May merch is perfect. Love from Vancouver Island. Heart emoji. Shout out Vancouver. Elizabeth says, I'm obsessed. This will match my Daisy tattoo. Love you, boys. Blue Dot Millennial in a
Sick.
small town. Shout out Elizabeth. Chris says, this is for my lovely wife on Mother's Day. Could you send a shout out to Mama Deb? She was a longtime patron. Go Padres.
Hell yeah, Mama Deb.
Shout out Mama Deb. Quite a few months late.
You never asked for when we should do it.
But we did it.
We did it.
Cortini says, new listener, and I'm currently in the process of binging your episodes.
Ooh.
I love the illegal and use it all the time now. Keep being great.
Thank you.
I also use that in my day-to-day life. It's a problem. Alejandra says, I love you guys. You always make my day. I'm broke AF, but hope to support you more in the future. Thank you, Alejandra.
Thank you.
And finally, Christy says, love this May collection. Smiley face.
Oh, yeah.
There are more May collections, but we're going to cap it off there.
Yeah.
My voice is going from that story, honestly.
It was a long one on the patrons. The patrons got a treat.
Yeah. Hope you appreciated it. And with that, Sean, we're going to close out the episode. Thank you very much. And we will see, well, we won't see you, Sean, but we'll see someone else on Friday.
Ooh.
Bye.
Later.
Fit therapy.